Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and today we're going to talk about Ni no Kuni. We're going to be talking about the brand new mobile game that has hit the market. I've been playing it a lot. I've given Netmarble a lot of guff in the past, and I've also given them a lot of guff about including cryptocurrency and potentially NFTs with that currency in the future. But I'm going to be honest, this game is so good. I'm loving it so much that really we're going to go over why, and I'm just in love, you guys. I'm loving this. So let's go ahead and dig in. So there's a lot of reasons to love this game, and I think probably one of the best reasons is going to be the guild system and the communication system. I think, you know, whenever you're looking at a game that is, you know, a mobile game and you want to know if it's going to have a long life, if it's going to be great, if it's going to be engaging, you have to have a guild system and you have to have a PvP system. And this game has all of that in droves, and it's done not through guilds but through kingdoms. For those of you that are familiar with Ni no Kuni, I run the Mole Colony. We are on the Onyx Cancer server, and y'all, you can have up to 50 members in your guild. There is server-wide guild v guild PvP apparently, which we haven't even unlocked yet. There's tower defense. There's so many cool features. You can literally go to your guild base, right? And you can just meet players there. You know, you show up and, oh, I actually, this is actually me unlocking a new feature in our guild. But you see, you come here and there's just guild members here. They're just hanging out. Shogo's here doing his daily stuff. We'll probably see other guild members run in, but you got a tower defense set up to defend you against a whole bunch of things. You have a jump button you can see. You know, you have an auction out. Like, it's just so awesome. And all of this, if you guys don't know, can be customized. So as the guild leader, you know, I can customize the towers that are here. I can customize, you know, if I wanted maybe a different tree. If I had the gold, which I do, I could do that type of a tree or that type of a ground. I could do this type of a ground, right? So let's just buy this. Let's buy this and change this. And look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. And now we literally changed the whole appearance of our kingdom. And that's awesome. That's amazing. So there's just so many cool things going on with the guild function. And there's also a lot of things going on with the social functions in the game as well. As an old fan of Final Fantasy XI and of games where communication is kind of all going on, you do have a social section where people can post on your board. They can follow you. You can follow other people. You have a wall where you can post things on the wall where it'll show you, you know, who's updating on your friends list, what the popular updates are. So you can see for a while it was just like me or on Jay and Tectone had the most popular images, but now other people are getting up there. And you can see, like, you can do, this one's really cute. Samari's is very cute here. You can see, like, it looks like she fell down with the little dude running for it. It's so cute. But people can comment on it. You can customize the pictures. It's just a really great way to kind of play the game and have a community. You know, we look at War of the Visions right now, and War of the Visions does so many things, you know, wrong. Imagine if we just had this type of, like, a communication system in game, right? You can have a profile where you can change, you know, your horoscope symbol. You can change how you're feeling. I can, you know, be happy today instead of excited. And that's going to update, I believe, actually on my wall. So I'm in a happy mood. I'm making a video right now. And that's really cool. I love that. And, you know, with all of that comes rankings as well. And this is where I'm a little proud right now, everybody. So you have, of course, popularity rankings. Looks like I just got a whole bunch of titles for being most popular, it looks like, or one of the most popular. So you can see there is a popularity ranking. But what I'm really loving is that there is a pro photographer setting, and there is a title associated with being the pro photographer on a server. And you can see, looking at my character, I got that title. I am the photographer on our server. And of course, I love that my camera goes out as soon as I'm saying that. As soon as I say that I'm the photographer on our server, my camera starts having issues. That is hilarious. But having cool custom titles like this, being able to do, you know, communication and work with your guild, and now my camera's just full on borking. It just makes the game incredible. And before we even talk about the gameplay, before we get into the combat, before we get into all of that, I think if you have a solid guild foundation, if you have a solid friend list foundation, if you have all of these things as kind of your foundation in the game, it's going to make the game absolutely incredible. And even the worst games out there, right? Even the games that are not fun or, you know, difficult, they have those social settings. And when they have those social settings, when they have that engagement, is when you're going to kind of see our games really be successful. So what does combat look like? Combat looks like a lot of autoing, and that's okay. I'm okay with auto combat. It's very similar for those that have played Seven Nights 2. It's very similar to Seven Nights 2. So I'm just gonna run in here. I'm gonna turn in my auto combat, and there is auto pathing for quests, and you can see we're just getting in here. We're hitting enemies. I got a friend request from Rodin right now, right? And while I'm doing all of this, I can, you know, pull up my chat window. I can talk to my kingdom and do kingdom chat. You know, I can whisper people. I can talk to my party. I can recruit. You know, like, you can do all of these types of things while you're actually playing the game. And it's just really nice. In terms of the menus and kind of the complicated systems in the game, there are a ton of systems. You are going to be overwhelmed with systems, and I'm just gonna run away here, get out of combat so you guys don't have to hear my audio at all. But it is going to be primarily a familiar. Okay, gotta turn off the auto combat or I'm gonna get a little thirsty there. It is primarily a equipment and a familiar gacha. So you do have familiars in this game, which are kind of like Pokemon but a little bit different. You know, you can set 3 at a time. They can each use their own abilities, and they all have, you know, abilities that either buff you or buff your pets or buff your attacks, stuff like that. So you're going to be focusing on getting these familiars. You're also going to be doing a lot of focus on your equipment. And one of the cool things is there's 5 characters to choose from in this game, and you can play as all 5. You're going to be playing as all 5. And as you play through them, you are going to be able to customize them. They have costumes, which you can do here. So you can see I have the miner's helmet on this character. I could easily adjust like my hair decoration. So I could put like a swift hat on him. I could put a catarumpus on him. You can see this is what my hair actually looks like. I can change my outfit to like the novice knight outfit. And there's a whole variety of things here. I can dye it. You know, there's just so much you can do for customization. There's mounts that you can get, which do add stats, so you can buff up the stats of your mounts. Pretty much everything in this game is going to be adding stats. There's a skill system, which, holy cow, like, yes, it is an auto game, and I get that that's like the biggest critique of the game currently, but look at all of these skills you can set. So you can set a mixture of all of these skills, and I think I could actually almost get one of these. It's interesting that it's highlighted here in white. I'm not sure what's going on there, but you can get these skills. You can level these skills up. You can, you know, unlock different passives here. Like, there's so many things that you can do to customize your character and adjust your character. And then there's a lot of content you can do with your character, right? You can, for example, get your titles and get more stats, right? So I can get this title, get more stats, because it's very similar to Seven Nights 2, where yes, you have gear, you have familiars, but you really need to kind of do everything in the game because you want to max out your codex, because codex adds stats to you. So you're going to want to get every single weapon in the game. It's a collection game. The longer you play it, the longer you're going to be involved. They have other power-ups like Higgledies. They have other power-ups as well. You know, you can, okay, I'm actually, it landed me in a tutorial right now. But this is just a great example of how, you know, there are systems in the game that are just going to keep showing up. There's heart stars where you can kind of set a constellation system, which this reminds me a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, for those of you that have played Elder Scrolls. There's a boat ton of challenges, so you have like your daily power up dungeons. You have Chaos Field, which is like what you're going to farm daily. You have the dimensional dungeon, which is like or the dimensional border, which is like a boss dungeon. You have the labyrinth, which is a tower-esque dungeon. You have field bosses, which are super cool. And you run around and you kill all of them. There's just so many cool things to do. The game is beautiful. It feels great to play. There's a social system. Our whole Discord, if you guys don't know, if you're not in my Discord, come join our Discord. We have a great Kuni section right now. It's just really fun. I've been streaming this. This is the first game I've played in forever where I've been streaming it for like 12 hours. There's just so much to do. I'm loving it so much. If you have any doubts on this game, come join me on stream, ask me questions. You know, I will, you know, fight to the death, even though I've been, you know, critical of, you know, Netmarble and of the cryptocurrency potentially in this game, and the NFTs and kind of my doubt around that. Even though I've been very critical of them, the game on its own stands up as an incredibly good game. And I would encourage everybody to play it. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.